You're in tune to WNB1 Radio. It's Mags in the morning with J-9 on this Friday morning. Good morning, J-9. Good morning. Is the weather chilly enough for you out there?
Yes.
It's officially hoodie season. It's officially hoodie season. All right.
I had to run back in and get a jacket. I was only wearing a tank top.
Yeah, it's officially hoodie season. Listen,
It's getting hot. So.
I tried to put it off for as long as I could, including yesterday. I came outside and it was about 42 degrees, and I was like, ooh, and I forgot to, not even thinking. I didn't even attempt to do the auto starter to heat up the car. So, when you sit down and you hit that leather, it's like, ooh, it's like shock. It's like, whoa. So now, this morning, two things I did. Hit that auto starter, the heat, I had it on like 67, 68 degrees. Let it run for about 7 to 8 minutes to get all the fog off. Not frost yet. Did you have frost? No, I didn't have frost. It was just fog. Your windows are just fogged up.
Yeah.
From the dew. And then when I came out, the vehicle was nice and toasty. And I didn't get that back shock. I'm like, ooh, this feels good.
It's supposed to be like 80.
Really? Not surprising.
Yeah.
Not surprising. This is New England. What should we expect?
Yeah.
You
Like you want to go on a boat, bathing suits on Sunday. It's like, are you serious? They are.
Yeah,
It's
it's wild. That's wild. I just look at it this way. I look at the weather and I take it for what it is now. Some days it'll be probably in the 50s. Other days it'll be high 70s. New England. We'll deal with this
Same
probably.
day. We'll
deal with this probably for another 3 weeks or so until the weather starts to go on a decline. And then even still yet, we'll get something a lot different. We may get a shock, or we may get a 78, 80 degree day. I'm not shocked. But a little hungover from last night. As you know, our beloved Red Sox were beaten by those Yankees. It hasn't happened since 2003. Yes, that's the last time Yankees beat the Red Sox in a series. 2003, over 20 years ago. So now, is it safe to say that the Red Sox-Yankees rivalry is back? Because for more than 20 years, it's been lopsided. It's been one way.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the Yankees are on top right now.
Yeah, and you got to give them their props. They won.
Yeah,
they came back and they won 2 games in a row. I know a lot.
So all the local Yankee fans.
Yes.
Have a reason to finally start.
Yes, the Yankees. All their fans are gloating, and they are, they're in their feelings. Listen, enjoy it, because
it might last.
I don't think so.
No.
What the Red Sox did this year was they're kind of ahead of time. A lot of people didn't expect them to do this well. So they kind of sped up. They kind of sped up the process. So next year they'll add players and they'll be even better. So Yankees beware. All right, Yankees beware. All right, we weren't supposed to be here. We were ahead of the curve, and look out next year because we're gonna add some players. We're gonna be on top again. I see it in the foreseeable future. Yes, we got a lot of young players. They just need to get their feet a little bit more wet and add some more players, and they're gonna be a team to contend with. They got good young pitching, good young players mixed with some veterans. Mark my words, next year, it'll all fall in place because it'll be the same way with our Celtics. Once Tatum comes back, he's fine. He's on schedule. But once it all blends in, I think both organizations. And I'm not a Patriots fan, right? I'm not a Patriots fan. We all know this, right?
We know this,
but they are trending in the right direction as well. So I see all the local sports being able to do well in the foreseeable future within the next 2 to 3 years. I think the Boston city culture will be back in City of Champions. I will predict within 3 years we'll be going to another parade of some sort with sports in the Boston. So mark that down. Yes, it's gonna happen. I'll give it within 3 years, maybe even multiple. Watch out. Watch out, maybe even multiple, because we know.
For sure.
Listen, we know. Can't nobody say, we are the City of Champions. I don't care what anyone says. I mean, we've been doing it big since We've been doing it big since the 2000s. Pretty much a parade every year, every other year, sometimes two in the same year. So yeah, be on the lookout, man. Be on the lookout. Also, be on the lookout. You know what today is? It's Friday. Right? We all know it's Friday. It is the big day that we've been waiting for 14 months. 14 months we've been waiting for this. The world is watching. Today is a day in which Diddy gets sentenced. Now, prosecutors are pushing basically pushing for 11 years. 11 years. They're going for the max. 11 years.
He's pushing for just being released.
Yes, he wants to be. Yeah. His counsel is arguing that he basically got off on the RICO charges. These are lesser charges, and he's already served 14 months, which is hard to believe. The 14 months went by like that. Maybe not for him, but for us just watching on the outside, that time went by like whoosh. But so at some point today, he'll be sentenced. And what we do know is that he's admitted guilt. He said he was dead wrong. He also, penned a letter. This is all a letter in which he penned to the victims, to the lawyer. He basically submitted a video of him with his family, his girls. It was a pretty lengthy video with him, portraying him as a family man, portraying him as somebody who who's loving and caring, and all this. Also, it also showed him at Kim's wedding. Her funeral, when she passed away, his ex, crying and being remorseful. It's all part of. It had to have been his.
Get a video of me.
Yeah, it's all the legal counsel.
I get it.
It's all in painting a picture, right?
Yeah.
You want to paint a picture of an individual who's remorseful, who's a family man, who needs to not be behind bars anymore. Yes. So the council is leading you to believe that in this 14 months, he has seen the light, and he will no longer be that dark Diddy that he was once in the day. If I'm the prosecutors, I paint a picture of him just the opposite. The video that he posted, I could counter that with, a dark Diddy, with him posting, with him, obviously with the video with him, Cassie, and then behind that throw the video of him in the Joker costume and him being like, the evil Diddy. There's a lot of ways this can go. There's a lot of ways it can go, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. It's been, like I said, it's been.
I think it'll be like
14 months. Yeah, I think it's gonna go on the lower end.
Yeah, I think it'll be. It's not going to be your free today.
No,
but it will be low.
I think so. He's got 14 months served, right? He's got 14 months served, so that's going to be tacked on to whatever he gets. Right? It's time. It's called time served. I'm going to say that he's going to probably get somewhere around 2.5 years. So with time served, 2.5 years obviously be with 30 months. So another 16 months. With good time served, he could be out in 8 months. cut that in half. So he could serve a total of a little over 2 years, and he could be out by the end of 2026.
Drop an album.
I don't want to hear his music. Diddy does
Drop an
nothing for me.
album.
You know, dancing around,
Someone's
walking
going to
around.
listen.
Well, yeah.
I hear what they
No,
has to say.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear whatever he has to say.
He's doing like an apology slow song. I can see it now.
Yeah. With
White
every,
outfit, linen suit.
yeah. Sort of like when Biggie died.
Mm-hmm.
Every day.
Yes.
No, I don't want to hear it. Listen, if he were smart, he would take whatever money he has left and disappear into some type of anonymity. I don't even know if I said that right. Anonymous. Be anonymous, and just chill out.
Yeah.
Stay out of the spotlight. No need for you to get back in the spotlight. If you're this guy who you're trying to portray, be thankful for what you now have.
Yeah.
And just enjoy it. Be that man. Be that family man for your kids, and enjoy life. Because now you've seen 14 months what your life could be. So be better, do better, and that's it. No. So
easy.
So when you get out, I mean, you're gonna have the naysayers who are obviously going to heckle him. They're gonna do all sorts of things. He has to show restraint and just turn and walk around. You're not the Diddy that runs the city anymore.
At the end of the day, too, if he knows what he has done and what he could have gotten and what he did that for time, he may just kind of fall back.
He needs
to
to.
be grateful. You don't know what it
is. He definitely needs to, man. Like I said, the prosecutors are pushing for 11 years. That's the max. They're going for the max.
As they're supposed to.
Yeah, well, that's their job. Yeah. That's their job. Being prosecutors, you want to go for, you want to shoot for as many years as you can get. They already flopped in the RICO case, which was pretty much life. It would have put him 30 plus years behind bars, which would have been literally the end of his life. You're 50 years old, you give somebody close to 30 years, you're 80. I mean, what are you going to do, Even with good time, let's just say you chop off 5 years, you're 75. At that point, what are you going to do? There's not much for you.
Come out.
You can't live
Everything's
that.
different.
You can't live that lifestyle that you once lived.
Wearing those
and doing. It's totally different. The world is waiting. They're watching, and we will be watching. Tell us what you think. Leave a comment in the thread below, and let us know what you think is going to happen. Predictions, more than welcome. Good morning to the people who are watching on social media. Joel, Jack Gia, Reggie Victor, good morning to you all. Hopefully you have a good day. Also, Rick Graham Jr. So we're waiting, we're watching. We'll keep you updated, and definitely let you know what's going on. But once again, we're welcoming comments.
Yes, I want comments.
Yeah. So when we come back, we need to talk about this Cardi B,
female
Nicki Minaj whole Twitter war. Listen, man, they've given us more information in the past 3 days, I think, than we could handle for a whole year.
Cardi needs a stress test for that baby.
Yeah.
Child.
Listen, if she were smart, she would take the high road. I thought the day before yesterday that was going to be it. She's like, this is the last thing I'm going to say. But as soon as Nicki puts something up, she goes back at it. We'll talk about it when we come back. And now my question is Nicki Minaj the new Kanye West? Because she's doing exactly what he did, right? She's doing exactly what he did, and she's wilding out.
And coming at everybody.
Yes.
There's no boundaries.
No. Nobody's safe. Nobody is safe. So what's eventually going to happen is, everybody's coming at her, and she's pretty much seeing the light. Before I was like, I don't care, I don't care. She kind of made a semi apology to Cardi B's daughter culture for some of the inflammatory things that she said about her. Um, but I think she's seen a little light. Like people are like, listen, man, you got issues. You got issues. I mean, the rumors of her cocaine, drug use. I've never heard of it until this point, but there are a lot of people that are out there and and saying that drugs have been a part of everything what you're now seeing, and it's wild. It really is wild. But when we come back in about a half an hour or so, we'll touch upon that. Right now, we want to know your thoughts on the whole Diddy saga. All right, what do you think he's gonna get for time? If he gets any time at all, man, please leave the comments in the link below. And also, please, if you're watching, go ahead and download the WMB1 Radio app so you can listen there. All right, if you're in a fixed spot where you're watching on social media, we encourage you to flip on over to the app, WMB1 Radio app, mobile app, and go download it wherever you get your mobile apps from. Go ahead and do so, and we greatly appreciate that. So yeah, today's Friday. It's finally Friday, right? Finally Friday. We taking you off into the weekend and trying to get your weekend straight. All right. So we've got more music. We got more tea, and we got a little bit of everything going on today here on Friday, right? Yeah, we're gonna get back to the music and do what we do best. Yes, we're gonna wake you up, all right? All right, so let's go. Wake up, wake up.
Yeah.